So today we're doing a deep dive into Psalm 126. It's one of those famous songs of ascent.
Yeah, and that word ascent is really the key to the whole thing. I mean, it all starts with the geography.
Geography.
Totally. We think of Jerusalem as this, spiritual idea, but it's a physical place, a high place. David built it as a fortress on a hill.
So you literally had to climb to get there. It's not a metaphor.
Not at all. It was an ascent, a real physical effort. And that feeling, that strain to arrive is everything.
Okay, so let's connect that physical struggle to the history.
Yeah.
This psalm was written after the Babylonian exile. How long are we talking about here?
We're talking about 50 years. 50.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's long enough for generations to change, for children to be born who had never, ever seen their homeland.
So Jerusalem would have been more of a story than a real place for them?
Exactly. Almost a myth. So when Persia conquers Babylon and the decree comes down that they can actually go back,
It must have felt completely unreal.
that's the perfect word for it. The text says it right there in the first line. We were like those who dream.
Like they were pinching themselves.
Right. And what's really amazing is that even the surrounding nations, the outsiders, saw it and said, God has done great things for them. It was that big of a deal.
But here's the part that I find so fascinating. Not everyone went back, did they?
No, not at all. After 50 years, a lot of people were comfortable. They had businesses, families. Babylon was home. This is the beginning of the diaspora.
And historically, the population of the diaspora was often bigger than the one in Israel itself.
Often, yes. And those are the people we need to focus on. The ones who stayed behind but kept their hearts aimed at Jerusalem, like Daniel praying toward the west.
And these are the people who would make the annual pilgrimage, who would travel all that way.
To make that final climb, singing this very song.
And that's the core insight, isn't it?
That's it.
Huh?
Only someone who has suffered as an outsider, as a minority in a foreign land, could feel the sheer emotional power of coming home.
Someone who grew up there their whole life would just take it for granted.
They couldn't possibly understand that feeling. Not in the same way.
So you have this peak moment, this absolute joy of arrival, and then the song it pivots completely.
It does. It's a very sudden shift.
Yeah, it moves to this image of a farmer who is weeping while he's planting seeds. It seems so out of place. Why bring sadness into this moment of triumph?
Because the joy of arrival isn't the end of the story. It's actually the beginning of the real work.
Okay.
The song becomes a prophecy. It's a promise. It says, those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy.
So the tears aren't about sadness in the present. They're about the investment, the memory of the struggle.
Precisely. Think about it in our lives. Launching a business, raising children, any long-term difficult project, there are moments of stress, of pain, of wanting to give up.
Those are the tears you're sowing.
Those are the tears. They are the painful investment that's required for a joyful harvest. The struggle is the precondition for the joy.
The seeds of tears guarantee the harvest of song.
It guarantees it.
Yeah.
And it makes that final joy 1,000 times sweeter because you remember what it cost.
Yeah.
It gives the relief its weight.
That's a powerful idea. The ancient pilgrims had a physical place they were striving for. Jerusalem, that was their harvest. But if modern life often leaves us feeling a little rootless, where neither the old country nor the new one feels completely like home, it makes you wonder, what is the ultimate joyful harvest we should be sowing toward today?